How'd you wind up at Michigan State? Let's talk about that a little bit here.
To be honest, make a long story short, Ohio State just never offered me. They never offered me a scholarship. I had 4 scholarship offers out of high school. Bowling Green, Marshall, Eastern Michigan, and Michigan State. Those were my only offers out of high school. I was a two-star recruit, wasn't a highly recruited guy, and I ended up picking the bigger school out of all of them because I was confident in what I can do. And my goal was always get to the NFL, and I feel like if I, make a lot of plays in the Big Ten, make a name for myself, I'll get drafted into the NFL, and that's kind of what happened.
So you wanted to wear scarlet and gray, essentially, growing up? Is that what you wanted?
There was at one point in time I did want to go to Ohio State, yes. At one point in time I did want to go to Ohio State, obviously because, it's my hometown team. Everybody loves Ohio State. I grew up, 10 minutes outside of, right outside of campus. My sophomore and junior year of high school, I was going to all their games. They invited me to all their games when they was recruiting me. So, of course it kind of, grew on you. It kind of grew on me over the course of time when they was actually recruiting me. The funny thing is, though, and this is going to blow you away.
Okay.
When I was growing up, when I was about, from like where I was able to understand football, so maybe about first to 8th grade, 9th grade, I was a diehard Michigan fan. Diehard with Mike Hart, Chad Henne, Mario Manningham. Diehard.
So what you're saying is this, Le'Veon. I look at you, and I follow you on Twitter, so I see all the Spartan stuff, the green and white. No, I saw you dancing around when one of the worst football moments of my life happened. Okay, I saw that. And I retweeted that. You see, I saved that, and I busted it out a year later.
I know you did.
Okay, you saw that, right? Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So take that away, and then you got the scarlet and gray underneath a little bit, but deep down at the heart of Le'Veon Bell, the guy who's got one of the biggest hearts in football, it's maize and blue. Is that what you're saying? Come on now.
My family, my uncle and my mom and my grandpa, they grew up diehard Michigan fans, and so it was about half of my family Michigan fans, half my family Ohio State fans. And the type of kid I was when I was first through 8th grade, I wanted to be different from everybody, So I grew up in Columbus, Ohio. Everybody loved the Buckeyes. So when I came to school, I wanted to be like, oh, Michigan won, Michigan won. So over the course of time, I just ended up growing up just loving Michigan. I ended up liking them. I went to a lot of their camps. They did a little recruiting on me too. At one point, they kind of started recruiting me. Ohio State was recruiting me, so obviously I ended up wanting to go to Ohio State. And it turns out I didn't even go to neither one of them. Neither one of them ended up offering me. It was Michigan State, kind of like in the middle of both of those teams for real. And I was fortunate enough to even go there. So I guess everything kind of happens for a reason. But yeah, both of those, it's a funny story, though.
The Rich Eisen Show, weekdays at noon Eastern on Audience.